So I'm on Instagram as per fucking usual, and there's some video of this woman. I'm not on to include it. I don't really care to, but the woman is twerking. Okay, twerking. Get out of my fucking life, okay? And then off comes these people with their kids walking, you know, and more than likely this woman is twerking, trying to do a video, or probably twerking for some man somewhere, and then they got the kids that walk by. And they're all having a heart attack because the woman is twerking, and she's twerking in front of these kids. And it's like, okay, all right, I get it. Now, if I had kids and I'm walking around, I'd be wondering why the fuck this woman is just twerking. But I really personally wouldn't give a fuck. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. Why? Because what does twerking do? Just tell me. What does it do? How is it bad? How does it negatively impact our children? How is it gonna? Okay, so you see a woman twerking. What is your son gonna think? What are your children gonna think? Is your daughter now going to just get the need to start twerking all of a sudden? Is she just gonna randomly start twerking in public? Maybe she does. Okay, what if she starts twerking randomly in public? What's gonna happen to your daughter? How does that negatively impact her life? How does her life now forever impacted by seeing this experience? It's not. It's fucking not. It's not. It is not a big deal. I like muscle. We got muscles. But it's not a big deal for women to be out here twerking. Like, it's not going to hurt you if you walking down the street and you see somebody just clapping some asses. It's not going to fucking hurt you. Stop trying to protect your kids from everything. Just explain what the fuck. Woman she's twerking, and that's it. She has great form or terrible form. I don't know. I really wasn't paying attention. I thought it was pretty good, though. But I'm just saying, right? Your children aren't scarred behind that. You know who has a problem with twerking? Men who hypersexualize any and everything women do. Men who feel like women should not be able to just exist in whatever form that they already have. Men who feel like, if she has a big old ass and she has tight pants on, then she's looking for attention. When in reality, you can't hide a big old ass no matter what the fuck you put on. What you gonna put on a big ass? What you gonna put on it? Huh? Cause everything is getting eaten up. Have you had a big ass? You ain't had no big ass, so you don't know how shit get eaten up with big asses. I don't even have that big of an ass, but shit be getting eaten up back here. It do. I'm just saying. So again, especially panties. Especially motherfucking panties. But that's not what we're here to talk about. That's not what we're here to talk about. The point here is what makes sense. And this shit don't make sense to sit here and make it seem like somebody twerking is problematic. It's a bad influence. It's not a fucking bad influence. Your daughter isn't going to be degraded or less of a person because she fucking twerks. That's not the case. You just live in a world that hypersexualizes everything that women do. They just do. Okay? And on top of that, the men themselves, they need to de-hypersexualize themselves. There's no reason that you sit here and are enticed and turned on by every little thing. And then to sit here and to constantly point out, the stripper culture. Y'all got how many different versions of Scarface? And then every black movie director has all these nigga films. I call them nigga films because you see nothing but niggas acting like niggas in the films. Just saying, okay? And never mind the nigga over there syndrome, because we going to use a little bit of that right there, right now, okay? But I'm just saying, you sit here, you create these stereotypical fucking movies all goddamn day, okay, with the same nigga that sold drugs, got shot. One nigga gotta leave the hood, and it's always connected to some gang or drugs or some other shit in the hood. Always. You niggas don't never exist outside of the hood in no fucking kind of way in your movies. Why? And then want to turn around and be like, oh, but we are so stereotypically brothers. People always want to think that we are thugs. Because that's how you see yourself. You are proud when you're thugs. You go and you make movies and art and all types of shit where you are the thug. You're also the author, the creator, and you could make yourself be anything the fuck else. You could be a librarian. You could be Colin motherfucking Powell. You could be his best friend. You could be the guy that he talks to sometimes once in a while. You know, I don't fucking know. You could be any fucking body in these movies. You don't choose to. Even when you have the fucking control. So, again, right? Again. Twerking ain't the motherfucking problem. The problem is you niggas and the things that you niggas do or don't motherfucking want to do. Okay? Okay, y'all will sit here and talk about perks and leans and shit, lean all up in your movies and in your videos that you got for your songs, and then you're in your songs talking about the same shit too, crying about it. I mean, my goodness. And you know what's way more influential? What I do see, I see a whole bunch of women actually twerking to these songs that y'all be doing leaning on. Can you believe that? I do see a whole rise in teens who are taking perks and lean. Oh my goodness. Could you believe that? And do you know what else I see? A rise, in teens passing with failing fucking grades. Oh my God. Yeah. It's kind of been a part of the culture here. But you don't give a fuck about that. You niggas don't complain about that shit. No, no, no. No, you don't complain about the public education systems. You don't do anything about it. You don't show up to any of the school board meetings. You don't show up to the fucking the city hall meetings. You don't show up to nothing at all except for social media in the comment section. There's some video with bitches twerking, and you start typing away and talking about kids' future. You don't give a fuck about your kids' future when you are responsible for it. You don't. You don't give a fuck about your son's grades, but you at every fucking game he got. Oh, right. Right, that's if you make it to his game, because you might be outside chasing bitches that be twerking on Instagram. I'm just saying, don't really know, but I just have a problem with the fact that y'all niggas complain about things that really don't affect us the same way you niggas be affecting us. You making all these goddamn babies. You don't give a fuck about not teaching your son, right? You don't give a fuck about teaching your son not to hypersexualize his damn self, not to sit there and overconsume sex, right? Or sexual things on TV. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do that. But you will turn around and tell women that they need to not be sexual. How does it make sense? You're okay with Boozy letting his 14-year-old get head or get fucked and sucked on by a grown-ass fucking woman, but you got a problem with this grown-ass woman that's twerking in front of this man's kids when he walking. Shut the fuck up. That's really where I'm at with it. Shut it the fuck up. Because y'all are very unserious when it comes to actually discussing things that motherfucking matter. Y'all are very unserious when it comes to just talking about anything. Most of the time when you open your mouth, it's a virtual signal. It's to pretend like you know what people should be doing. Like you are the most moral. Like you know better, when in reality you don't. You don't. You probably do, but you still support, encourage, okay, and participate in the lesser. Okay? Don't get online talking shit when you at home doing bullshit. When your whole Instagram and you following a whole bunch of naked bitches, don't get online and start talking about how women need to do this when you got porn all up in your fucking phone. Like, come on. Come on. I need men to either walk your talk or shut the fuck up. A lot of y'all talk too much and you do too little. You do too little. Please, amp it up with the doing. Yap it up with the yapping. All right. Thanks for coming to my TED Talks.